Yo,
What's good?
chilling, man.
You look tired.
I am tired.
I am tired too. I'm fucking tired.
I only get about. I only look at that. It's weird. I only get about 5 to 6 hours of sleep a day. That's by choice though. I just be up.
Do you push for 8?
Nah, I don't really push for 8 unless it's like I'm off. And even when I'm off, I wake up earlier than I should. I get like 7 the max. But like if I have work, if I have work at like 8 and I gotta get up by 6, realistically, I probably go to sleep like 12:30. Because I know that I could handle living, like working on 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep. I'll be fine. It don't till later then I start feeling drowsy. I be tired like around 10. As soon as 10 hit, I start yawning. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. But
okay.
usually it's 5 to 6. Yeah. 5 to 6.
I try not to count it. I just like follow my body nowadays. Like if it's 4, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 6.
What you mean? Like you just wake up and you stay up?
Yeah. Like this morning, I woke up at 6 something. Just been up.
Yeah, me too. I woke up at 6:30. But you don't get that
alarm.
early for work.
No alarm either.
No.
Nah, not for work. No. And I was gonna ask a question too, like something like, why do you think? All right, so somebody working for somebody with a job, right?
A 9 to 5. Well, not necessarily 9 to 5.
Just a job.
A job.
Just a job.
Yeah.
Right? Having to get up for work at 7, and someone, and the same person, right? But a different scenario. They're working for themselves. Why do you think people 9 times out of 10 will be more prompt in waking up at 7 for the job than to wake up at 7 for themselves? Both
answer.
is technically a job, but one you're more like.
Easy answer. The job is more safe. It's more safe.
Not necessarily.
I'm telling you. Look, I'm gonna tell you why. Most people would rather, because your question really is worded differently. Your question really is, why do people settle for a job when they versus working for themselves?
No, that's not my question, and that's not what I meant. That's how you misperceived my question.
Okay, so what do you mean by that question?
When people, I'm asking from experience too, because I've noticed it with myself when I used to work for myself, or when I used to do Uber. If you have to get up at a certain time, and I have my answer too. If you have a job, people will more likely, even if they get up late, they're like, "Oh, snap! This."
Because you have a boss telling you to do that, and if you know that if you don't get there on time, you'll probably get fired. With working for yourself, you don't have somebody telling you to do that. You don't have like you don't have nobody watching over you. You are watching over you, and most people lack discipline. Most people lack accountability.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's mainly the discipline, because
it's like, oh
with
yeah,
the
nobody
job, like you said, with the job, you have somebody to answer to.
Yeah.
You know you can lose that job because of your tardiness. But working for yourself, but my whole thing was there's pros and cons with each, because working for yourself, you might not take yourself or your own, business that serious, but you might end up losing out because of this same lack of discipline.
You will lose out.
Well, for some people, very, very few, they might work out. But
like what, being lazy and your business flourishing still?
No, I'm saying that time, like waking up for that specific time.
Oh.
Some people, they might sleep past, but when they wake up, they put in that work. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
their creativity may be just that better.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's mainly about. Putting in the time and the creativity. I'm just giving the 7 a.m. as an example. Because, I mean, there's people that work 3 to 11. There's people that work overnight. The fuck? They don't wake up at 7 a.m.
I also think it depends on what you're doing as well. Like, if you're someone that, let's say you're into stocks, you probably gonna be up at 8 watching the market. You know what I'm saying? 6 watching the market.
Mm-hmm.
Versus someone that, let's say they're a creator, they get paid off of their YouTube vids. Nigga might wake up at 12.
Anytime.
Knock out a vid, record it, edit it tomorrow, and then have it out on the next day after that.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But that vid would probably bring in, depending on how many, you know, it's just a bunch of nuance. But
yeah.
Yeah, it depends. Definitely depends.
What do you think would okay, so what do you think people need to undergo to increase that or rectify that lack of discipline and accountability?
In order to spring themselves into entrepreneurship, or just period? Like wanting to wake up early and shit? Just...
Well, going back to the entrepreneur having to wake up at 7. Let's say all these creatives need to wake up at 7.
Oh.
What do you think they need to do to fix that problem?
They need to realize that sometimes there's no way around that shit. Like, it's either this or get a job. And if you don't want to get a job, then you have no choice. Like, you your own boss, you your own operation. Like, when you start no small and shit, like you're everything. So if you don't do this shit, nobody else gonna do it. You got nobody else to depend on. Like, it's you or nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of pressure. So if you don't decide to wake up early and you know and be productive, you're literally just hurting yourself, hurting your business. There's nothing like, there's no calling out of being an entrepreneur. There's no like, oh yeah, I can't, you know, Jimmy had covered my shift.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody like when you in the beginning and it's just you, unless you have a partner, but even still, like in an early operation, even if you do have a partner and let's say y'all have a store, like it's just y'all. Mm-hmm. So there's no calling out and him covering you. Like y'all don't have 6 employees to cover that shift and make sure it's coverage. Like it's really on you. So niggas better have in their mind that like, if I don't do this, then I'm really hurting myself. You're really cheating yourself. You think you're getting more sleep. You think I'll do it tomorrow, but your business is gonna move as fast as you move. Yeah. If I call out to work, my job's still gonna make money. Yeah. I still got PTO hours to put in. There's no PTO hours on Be the Entrepreneur. There's no benefits. There's no sick leave. Yeah. There's no benefit. Yeah. Exactly. Like that's like
that should be your why.
Yeah.
Because all of this shit is like,
what is it?
One day is what? You was thinking of a word?
No, I was saying that's your parachute. Like having a job and having those things is a parachute. Okay. Like if you fall off that plane, at least you got a parachute.
Okay, yeah.
You fall off a plane, you entrepreneur, like, and you ain't got the proper tools, like you fucked.
What tools would you need though? You gonna build a parachute in the fucking sky?
Yo,
before you hit the ground?
Real shit.
Some Fortnite shit.
Real shit. It's definitely. Entrepreneurship is definitely like I know when Gary Vee be saying, he's like it's a very lonely road and it's very rewarding, but it's high risk. You know what I mean? That's why I said earlier,
high risk, high reward.
That's why I thought your point was different because I'm saying like a lot of people they choose having a job over chasing their dreams and being an entrepreneur because it's a much easier route. Yeah. In my mind, it's not easier because you spending 40 to 50 years at a job that you most likely don't like. And you're not getting the best out of life unless you're just someone that's a very minimal. You don't mind taking a vacation every 3 years. You don't mind living like to survive and shit.
You're very institutionalized.
Right. Like if you're okay with that, then by all means,
rock out.
I need somebody to cook my food. I need somebody to fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like we need employees, but it's an easier route because you don't have to hold yourself really accountable. As long as you wake up at 8. No, we wake up at 7, leave at 8, get to work at 9, whatever it is.
Uniformity.
You work that 7-8 hour shift. You get paid every 2 weeks, and you stay in line. You get there on time. You make sure you do the rules.
Some people don't call out of work, and they pride themselves on that.
Yeah,
I've never called out sick in 17 years. I'm like, bro, you're the best slave here.
Yeah,
That's how I think. Like, you're the best.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
bragging
I don't
about
really
this
call
shit.
out,
Like,
but it's nothing to brag about. Like, yo, my attendance is like,
yeah, like
when you're in
relax.
school and your kid is like sick. Yo, my kid got 100%
Like,
attendance. He got a
bro-
reward.
bro,
Okay, that's cool.
You know you
But, like,
accrue
to
sick
be-
time, right? You know you accrue pay time
Yeah.
off, right? What do you think they made these shits up for?
Yeah,
For you to
real talk.
brag?
Real
The
talk.
fuck?
Real talk. But like I said, people like they like that comfort for like, damn man, if I don't feel like getting up today, at least I got PTO or you know.
Mhm. And just so the listeners know, we're not bashing anybody. Like,
Nah, we're not
shot-
bashing at all.
everybody, we like. I fully
Like I said, we need
understand.
y'all.
I fully understand the ones who are like who subscribe to uniformity. They want that autonomous like autopilot life, and they don't have to
Yeah.
take vacation every 3 years. They could take it every year, but it's not gonna be like
But-
when you want.
But you
though.
know, like most Americans don't. Like the average time for like the working American is like every 3 years. That's why
Really?
I said that. Yeah, it's not every year.
Why?
You'll be surprised how many niggas like, yo, but I ain't been on
But they
vacation
give
in like
us-
7 years. I'm like, bro, literally.
But see,
If
all
it's
right,
a vacation,
all right.
It's probably like, see, what I consider a vacation is like I'm talking about having the means to take a vacation. I don't mean you going to visit your parents in Florida and you not paying for nothing but the flight. That ain't you just visiting back home. I'm talking about a family having the means because most families in America are living. They're right above that poverty line. They're 2 checks away from being, like damn near on the street. That's like an actual stat. They're like maybe like 300 away from like really being in hard times. So when I say that most families take a vacation every 3 years, is that like I don't mean like, oh yeah, I'm just visiting.
What do you constitute a vacation? Like it could be
Like
local
a family
or
having the
international.
means to set aside money that is considered an actual vacation. You know, you driving to Florida.
No, I get
and
that.
Not spending no money, staying at your uncle crib. Is it really a vacation? You know what I'm saying? Like you're not
It
not spending no money really. You going to stay with somebody. You driving. You
It
paying for
depends.
gas.
A vacation, all it
You
is
could say it's time away from work.
from what your normal daily lifestyle.
I'm talking about in like a technical term as far as like monthly income versus expenses. You know what I mean? Like what is considered like I'm pretty sure when they took that stat of like folks who haven't been able to take a vacation in like once every 3 years, they're not accounting for like, yeah, we just going to Rhode Island for a weekend.
But see, I disagree with that still.
I'm talking about like Hawaii, maybe.
But see,
Vegas,
that's what I'm
maybe,
asking.
You know what I mean?
Does it have? But okay, so it could be domestic or
It's
international.
statistical. Think about it. Would they account niggas just going to their family crib? You know what I mean?
I would consider that a vacation.
All right.
If I go to Guyana and I'm with my family at their house,
I mean, Guyana, the flight's like 900. So
that no. At times it can be,
so
but
it's you know
that-
what I'm saying?
but-
you going out the country. So it's like it's an expense thing.
so you're basing vacation based on how much you pay for the flight?
no, the total expense. The total expense.
Okay, I pay 500.
I'm being
I go-
technical. The total
I pay
expense.
500. I go to my aunt house in Florida and I hang out for 2 weeks with her. I pay 900. I go to my family house in Guyana and I hang out with 2 weeks in them. Which one is a vacation? That's my point.
How much you pay for the first one?
500.
I mean, 500 is a decent amount for a vacation. It's a decent amount.
So the second one is not a vacation?
No, they both are.
That's my point.
To me, no, I'm saying, but you said 500 and 900. Of course,
Okay,
obviously 500 is
I get a
900.
buddy pass. I pay $30, $50.
Anything less than 200 is not a vacation to me. I'm telling you no right now.
I disagree.
All right, we disagree then. I'm thinking
You're
technical terms.
You're considering the travel and basing
No,
vacation
I'm talking
on the
about-
travel.
No, I'm talking about overall. That's why I said
You just
expenses.
said
That's why I
anything
said-
under 200 is not a vacation. You just made that definitive statement.
Yeah, expenses. I didn't mean the flight. I mean expenses.
That's
Overall expenses.
but you still gotta eat. You still gotta like take an Uber. You might go out there. My whole
I'm
thing.
saying, anything less than 200 to me is not a vacation. It's a little calm getaway.
Okay. All right. Anyway, we disagree on that. I think a lot of people are indeed able to take vacations. It's just that people are too accustomed to their lifestyles. Oh, I usually get a bagel and coffee every morning. That shit adds up. I usually get breakfast and lunch every day at work. That shit adds up. I usually take an Uber to and from work. That adds up. As opposed to, like more economical alternatives. You get what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people can take vacations. It's just that niggas is lazy. I know a couple people who
People are just bad with managing money.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't
Probably
say
got the
lazy.
money in
It's
their
mismanagement.
Expenses. They just haven't well managed it.
Exactly. So, and that's one aspect. Another thing, I know people who all they do is work. Like they like that autonomous 9 to 5. Like that makes them like satisfied. That brings comfort to them.
Yeah.
And these people got bread in their bank accounts.
Yeah.
But they just don't take vacations.
Yeah.
Because they just don't want to.
Yeah.
Now, can you fault them for that? Nah. And when they
Whatever makes you happy.
When they do, exactly. That's my thing. Whenever they do take vacation, as far as whenever they are granted vacation time off from their work, all they do is stay home and chill and watch TV. Yeah. They don't do anything different. They do not do. And that's why I said my definition of vacation is time away doing something that's outside of your daily lifestyle. But we can move forward though.
Yeah.
All right, so Mike Pompeo, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. Now, as of recently, a couple weeks ago, he visited South America. Now, while in South America, he visited Suriname, my native land of Guyana, Brazil, and Colombia. Now, as we know, those who are informed, but if you don't know, right now, Venezuela, and for the past couple years, like past 2 years, ever since Trump been in office, I believe like 2016, I think that's around the same time Venezuela had their elections. The same thing that happened in the past with America and their, coercion and pushing, basically planting certain leaders in certain countries and backing certain leaders in certain countries because those particular leaders may have their best interests as far as the U.S. best interests over their own native countries what I'm saying? So Venezuela, their current president is not pro-U.S. He is not pro-Western. So, of course, in the eyes of the Western media, dictator. That's their favorite, label, dictator. And either last year or earlier this year, they slapped sanctions on Venezuela, meaning they, import-export. So once you hit a country with import-export, other countries, and you're a Western power, a lot of countries fall under you. A lot of countries are scared of you. So everybody's going to fall in line. They're going to be like, oh, America now, I can't trade with him. Because America, if I trade with him, America might cut me off. England going to cut me off. Canada going to cut me off. Everybody else going to cut me off. Mm-hmm. So because of that economic crisis, so on and so forth, people got to relocate to other countries. There's Venezuelans in Guyana, Venezuelans in other, neighboring countries in South America because, people want to create opportunities for their family. Now, coincidentally, every country that Mike Pompeo visited borders Venezuela. So you're making your rounds it's like, bro, what are the odds that you're visiting these countries and they all surround? So what's next now? Why did you visit these countries? That's one. What's the purpose?
Right.
Are you scoping are you feeling out the temperature? Like, your own country, America, is fucked up right now. And you're visiting other countries in South America. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now, in addition to that, 2 years ago, there was a drone attack on the Venezuelan president. His name is Nicolas Maduro, by the way. There was a drone attack while he was delivering a speech. So, well, let me say this, because I did I looked into it. It was more so a drone while he was giving the speech. A drone came up, it flew up in the sky, whatever, caught his attention. He looked up at it while I saw him look up at it, him and his bodyguards or whatever. They looked up at it, they acknowledged it, and then a couple seconds after, while he continued giving the speech, it exploded in the air.
Saw it.
Did I see that happen?
No, he
yeah, everybody saw it. Well, people who peeped the drone fly up, they saw it. Because everybody heard it too. It was a loud. Now.
And he didn't stop the speech?
Yeah, he stopped.
Oh, no, you said he looked at it and continued.
Yeah, and then it exploded. And that's when he stopped. That's when, bodyguards ran in front of him, made sure he sheltered. And then a couple of seconds after, another drone with the same type of materials, components, exploded a couple miles away. Now, they labeled that as a drone attack. But my thing is that's not normal. This has never happened in any presidential speeches in Venezuela before. Mm-hmm. Any presidential speeches, to my knowledge, before.
But ain't a drone attack, doesn't that mean that somebody sent it? Obviously, somebody sent it.
Yeah.
Because who sent a drone? Isn't drones controlled by somebody?
Yeah.
They're not independent thinkers and shit.
Yeah. And when they looked into the drones, that's why I said the components, the materials, I forgot what it was. It's certain chemical compounds. Couple stuff from the periodic table was in the,
Okay. Yeah.
And caused the drones to, Now, when these drones exploded, when the first one exploded, because I seen the like I said, I watched the video. The drones are not that big. They're like this by that. You know what I'm saying? Let's say 2 feet by 1.5 feet. And that's me pushing that shit. Mm-hmm. You can see you can hear the trembling in the buildings. Now, like I said, that drone was mid-air and it exploded. So that's just to show what's the word? The atoms that was present in that bomb that was on the drone. Mm-hmm. Because that's all it is, energy. Once that disperses, once that combusts or whatever, anything around, you're going to feel that trembling, that you're going to feel that energy. So, like you said, aren't drones controlled, aren't drones sent by people.
Right.
Niggas attached this type of... So it's is this a warning message? Is this a sign? Because when I first heard drone attack, I'm thinking first thing that popped in my head was a hunter-killer drone or something. That's what popped in my head, to be honest. Not a regular civilian drone.
Yeah. Oh,
they were regular civilian drones that people fly around. Those regular,
and they just blew up on niggas. Wow, that's crazy. Is that what they use in the army, military? Drones that look like some shit you could buy on Amazon?
I doubt it. Well, it depends. Probably back a couple of decades ago, but I'm pretty sure they have their own unique modifications. I'm pretty sure they have transparent drones as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit that got
Predator.
Got materials that you could see. Yeah.
Reflectors.
Yeah, reflectors that it look like it's not there, but
exactly. But it's right there.
Yeah, they got that.
So now, before I move on, who knows how many drone attacks actually killed people around the world? Who knows? Because we don't know shit. We just happen to know about this because this guy's a president.
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly. So now,
them drone attacks are sick though. It's there's hunter killer drones.
So I'm about to play a voice note from that I received, and it's a Guyanese guy, and he's basically speaking on the state.
Is his accent understandable?
Yeah, it's understandable. Our Guyanese viewers don't understand. So, all right, I'm gonna play it. Well, let me give people background. The reason I'm gonna play is because all this shit is tied in. All this shit is tied in. Guyana's government, David Granger winning presidency, and then the PPP, which is the opposition, stating, "Oh no, we won it, and we want a recount." And then Jimmy Carter's grandson going to Guyana and conducting all this shit and forcing people to sign. Well, coercing people to sign certain documents, and then magically a recount is done, and magically David Granger is not the president.
That sounds like George Bush. It's his second time. Didn't he ask for a recount?
First time. I don't know.
And then they did some shit and he won.
George Bush?
To win and then he won.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, him and John Kerry? I don't know. Maybe. But, yeah. So it's the exact same shit. So now the influence of these Western demons are there. Indeed there. In my own country. Niggas is fucking pussy. They can't speak up. They scared to stand up to these niggas, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna play this voice now.
My fellow Guyanese, my fellow Zion, start stocking up on canned foods and stuff like that. I just get a call from England from my son. They are on alert and they are heading to the Atlantic. He's in the Red Sea right now, so you got to come to the Red Sea, to the Baltic Sea, to the Mediterranean, and then you come to the Atlantic. They didn't get full orders yet, but that's the orders they have to proceed to the Atlantic. So we are in the Atlantic Ocean. So now tension is very high in Venezuela right now. Russia got 3 aircraft carriers heading to Venezuela, and they already got 2 already. Is there like a week ago. America got the aircraft carriers, but it's on the other side. It's on this side of the Essequibo River portion, okay, by the Orinoco. They have that there, but the Russian take care of the other portion all the way to Trinidad, Colombia way. That's what Russia take care of, because they got most of the oil fields over there. So there's a lot of standoff going on. Just be careful when you're walking in the road. You gotta watch up, because you gotta watch up to see if you see any strange things in the air. Okay.
So yeah, that's the current situation. Niggas are basically playing Battleship on the planet. Yeah, Battleship. This is that. I'm dead ass serious. Everything is derived from some type of truth. They're playing Battleship on the planet and just assuming positions. Like, oh, we're gonna commandeer this area. Oh, there's resources. We're commandeering this shit. We don't give a fuck about your country, your constitution, anything, your life. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Right.
This shit is between us, so-called communists, and them niggas, so-called capitalists. But we're in bed together though. That's what you don't know. You think we are enemies, but we're in bed together. So-called standoff, but Trump and Putin is like meeting up and buddies, and Putin is telling Trump to do things, and Trump ain't even like opposing the nigga. But he's more opposing towards the Chinese. Oh, it's the Chinese virus. But last time I checked, China and Russia were communists though. And communists were the enemies to America though. Right? Am I recalling this shit wrong?
As far as I know, yeah.
Anywho,
it's very interesting.
All this shit is a fucking game. All this shit is a game.
What he said about on the voice note, he said about start stacking up on canned goods. Why he said that?
Because Venezuela is where do I start?
Because I heard that recently, but it's from a different area. It was from like from the flood happening in China, and since we import a lot of food from there, like apparently a lot of seeds and a lot of shit like that. Like
I wouldn't trust seeds from China.
A lot of their crops are like being destroyed. So I was watching a video. Nigga was like, "Yeah, start stocking up on canned goods because it's a food drought going on over there, and we import a lot of food from there."
Well, this is what.
So
Well, all right.
it's just interesting.
Okay, let me address this first. So, like when we had Steven, remember when I was like, every election is like certain topics they bring up, abortions and gun with NRA and mass shootings and every so often, right? All right, so now on a worldly basis, every so often, it's global warming, water shortage, food shortage. They pushing all this shit.
I hear you.
So yeah, that may happen. That may be the reason for China, food shortage there. But at the end of the day, they're gonna say like this: the elites. They're gonna be like, China, you do this with this seed shit.
But nobody's talking about this shit though. Like I found this shit out like through the grapevine. Like nobody's talking about this. You gotta like stack up on food because we having a food shortage. Like nobody's saying that.
I wonder why.
Yeah, me too.
So they gonna be like this. The agenda is China. This is your reasoning for your food shortage. America, COVID is gonna be your reasoning for your food shortage. Guyana, this war is gonna be the reasoning for your food shortage. Colombia, you see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the common denominator is fucking food shortage. But we're gonna tell each country. As far as each country is going to tell their own media, their own citizens, this is why we're going through a food shortage. And because people are so fucking dumb and don't think for themselves, they're not going to put two and two together and be like, what's the odds of all these countries concurrently experiencing a food shortage?
A food shortage. Yeah.
Right? So now, just to give a little backstory about the whole Guyana thing, because you asked the question, and I want to give clarity. Venezuela is known to have minerals, right? Oil in particular, right? I believe. Now, there's whole redlining. You know redlining? With the whole, like, basically when we look at maps, the state of Texas look like this, the state of New York look like that. None of us was in a fucking airplane. How do we know? Once we cross
actually
that line? Exactly. How do we know it's an actual outline?
Yeah.
All we do is drive on fucking highways and the shit says, welcome to Brooklyn, welcome to New York, welcome to New Jersey.
Yeah.
I don't know what fucking part of that shape I'm at right now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as far as all that shit is cap, right? In my head, it's cap. Until I'm above...
Yeah.
And I can see, okay, all right, cool. Now, there's been talks since before I was even a sperm cell. Like, where exactly does Guyana border? Like, our jurisdiction, and where exactly Venezuela jurisdiction is. And there's been somewhat conflict between Guyanese government and Venezuelan government. Now, Venezuela is saying... They've been saying this, to be honest. Such and such part, I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it has to do with the Essequibo River, though. So, Guyana has three main rivers: Demerara River, Essequibo River, and do not ask me the last one.
He just wanted to shout out his country.
Do not ask me the last one. It's been years since I've been there. So, I believe they says the Essequibo, right? Anyway, at the end of the day, they said Venezuela is basically saying, it's a certain part of that y'all are claiming to be Guyana on that map that is actually ours, right? Now, there's Guyanese elders that is saying that I've spoken to that say, no, that's ours. And there's other Guyanese people saying they're right.
Okay.
Right? Now, this is why that conflict is gonna be. Because if you there's some people that lie and they push that envelope. You know how them Jays and them white people play. They push that lie like that shit is truth.
Yeah.
So now, all this time, this is, so now when stuff like sanctions hit and people are now economically in an economic crisis, it's like it intensifies this conflict more. It's like, bro, we got access. That's our shit, but you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, if there was to be a war, before I say that, recently there's been oil findings in Guyana. Now, this is where the Exxon came in and all of these people, Canada, America, of course, everybody, Guyana, we love
Exxon, the gas station?
Exxon, yeah, they have oil refinery like drilling in the oceans. Like they have these big containers and ships that drill in
the oil ain't it ain't dried up yet.
That's all they do. That's why when we see shit
this
like
shit ain't dried up
fish,
yet. They raping Earth.
That's why the planet is gonna react a certain way. That's why the planet is killing them, to be honest. People see all these mudslides. Shit, this white areas. It's not black.
I feel like, that's true. I feel like that shit is it's gonna put us at risk too.
Yeah,
like the Earth's fighting back,
Think
and like
about
we getting hit with tsunamis and shit, and hurricanes and earthquakes.
Think about it. People who go through certain pain be on some, I want to kill myself, right?
Why you say it like that?
That's how they react. I'm gonna kill myself. People stock my car. I'm gonna kill myself. Girl cheat on you or leave you. I'm gonna kill myself. People kill themselves for little as shit. For temporary problems, they make a permanent fucking definitive decision, right? Now, everything has a conscience. Everything is energy. Who's to say, I'm not saying Earth is on some, I'm going to kill myself, but they're
probably trying to get,
raping the planet of minerals.
Yeah.
That's like me going into your body and raping your body of selenium, magnesium, iron, everything. You know how you're gonna fucking look?
I'll be fucked up.
You gonna look like the nigga from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Return the sled. You gonna look dried the fuck up. You gonna look horrible. You gonna look worse than a crackhead, maybe.
Yeah.
So now going back to the whole, so Guyana basically they discovered these oil findings or whatever, right? Valued billions of dollars and all that. All these white people moved in, whatever.
They gotta start keeping that shit on the low.
Now, a lot of countries,
got oil,
a lot of these so-called third world countries, they don't have the proper tools for to conduct these drillings. So you might be like, I got oil, but you don't know how much oil you got. You don't know the value of your oil. You don't know the nothing. So now if you want to choose to find out the value and the quantity and all the oil sites that's in your country, now you gotta go to Russia or America or China.
I'd rather, to be honest, like,
and
I'd rather not tell them niggas than
that is Satan, Lucifer, and the devil.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather try and figure it out myself than tell niggas who's gonna probably come in my country and bully me and just like, it's like I give you a tip, like, yo, this nigga got like some, like, it's a house, yo, this nigga got like $5,000 in the safe. And I tell you, and you come in there, you come with me.
Yeah.
And you take all the bread and leave me nothing.
Yeah.
I'd rather not tell you. I'd rather not even get it at that point. I'd rather not get it than you get it. Or I'd rather try to do it myself.
I would try to build my own fucking machinery
or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but oil drilling.
That's like the name of the game.
Tanker.
You got oil? Oh, you about to be this person's bitch. Like, they gonna come inside. You got oil? We gonna fake a war. We gonna fake a conflict to invade them niggas.
Now,
I'm laughing at this.
Now, listen to this dumbass fucking deal that Guyana signed.
A lot of y'all politicians is corrupt. I'm starting to see.
So, the oil is in my country, right?
Uh-huh.
Been here, technically it's not my country, but based on lining and all of that shit.
Yeah, geographical
politics and
logistics,
government. Niggas claiming land. Like
right.
God can't just pull up and be like, all y'all niggas get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, this my house.
So I need you to bring your tools to dig this oil, to test it and or like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Retain it, like you know, contain it in like somewhere.
Right.
I've spoken to multiple Guyanese people when I went to Guyana in 2018. Now, if just give me a fair like percentage proportion if you was to sign a deal. Okay. If it was your country, like 50-50, 60-40, what would you find fair?
With who? Who's the other party?
One of the demons. America, Russia or China. Okay. Yeah.
And it's my shit.
It's your country,
but they just helping me.
They're
get
just
more.
helping you get it. No, they're just helping you get it because remember, you don't have the machinery to get it.
Oh, okay. So I'm a basketball player. They're an agent helping me get to the league. Basically, the league is like more oil.
Nah, shit. Not necessarily. We're not gonna use that term because the league, you still subject to these league niggas like Donald Sterling's and them.
So I'm saying,
if it's your oil, it's your that's just your minerals in your country.
Yeah,
that's
but
like you going in your backyard, you dig up some gold. That's your gold.
They signed over more than you think they should have. So aren't they subject to being?
That's what I'm saying. Just answer.
Okay,
just answer. Because technically, the deal is supposed to go like this:
80-20.
You come help me dig this shit up, and I give you a percentage. Thank you for helping me dig this shit up. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm not subject to you no more. We don't have to be friends no more.
Right.
All you did was supply your people and your tools.
I think 80-20 is fair.
Meaning you retain 80 and you give them 20% of the value of the oil, right?
Yeah, 20 max.
All right, these niggas signed a 99 to 1% deal.
What?
Them retaining 1%, giving 99% to.
You're not serious, right? You're not serious. That's cap. Nah, why would they do that? Yo, what's going on with the politicians in Guyana, bro?
All right, so this is what it is, right?
What the fuck?
This is what it is.
1%?
This is what it is, right? This is what I'm saying. Niggas is fucking pussy.
That's their country now. Who's the party? Was it Russia? China? It was China.
I think it was China.
I
think it was China because China was the one that was. I wouldn't say taking over Guyana, but they've been imposing a lot of shit. I think it was China though.
Crazy.
Or if not Exxon, I don't know. I just got. It doesn't even matter. Company? Yes, Dominique. You see the gas station?
I know, but
there's like, these niggas own.
We was like Russia, China. So Exxon is that big enough to where they moving like a country, like a nation. That's what I'm trying to say.
Bro,
you put them up
America is subject to 6 giant corporations. Period.
I didn't know Exxon was that big.
I don't know if Exxon is one of them, but period. Once we know these things, everything else is this.
That's crazy though.
The world is monopoly.
So what was okay? Did they give an explanation?
That's what I'm about to. I'm about to. This is my conjecture, right? I am Exxon or whoever, but let's go with Exxon. You're Guyana. Now, Exxon is backed by the West because the home base is wherever. I don't know where the home base is. But I'm Exxon. I'm the West. You Guyana. Your army is y'all best weapon is the
revolver.
Is the Python.
Yeah, the revolver.
I was gonna say Python
that's
too.
Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
We got Og, Dual Mag, Galil, souped up, gold and everything. FAMAS. That's from the 60s though.
Yeah.
We also got G11. You seen what the fuck we did to Japan, right? In Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? So this is this is my conjecture. This is my conjecture. Like,
who the fuck's giving 99%? They're not scared.
You better fucking play ball. You better fucking play ball.
Are we bombing y'all type shit? That's why I said I'd rather.
That's just my conjecture. I'm not saying that's a fact, but this is my conjecture. But at the end of the day, it can go down like that, or it could be like this. If you don't sign the deal, You saw what we did to Muammar Gaddafi, right? You saw what we did to such and such, right? Let me drag this shit. You saw what we did to our own presidents, right? Abraham Lincoln, JFK.
Yeah. Right. Or you said they can hit them with the sanctions. Like, if y'all don't do this, we making sure nobody fuck with y'all.
Or all the above. We fuck you niggas up with these Galils and y'all little fucking handguns. We assassinate you first.
Yeah.
To start the war, to fuck you niggas up. And then we still fucking impose sanctions on you after the war. So now you're economically depleted. You're militarist. You have no military, no leader, no.
Looking like the Pride Lands when Scar got there. Ain't
yes.
Food, no union.
Yeah. That's how you look. You were pre-Scar. No. You were during Scar. No, you were during Mufasa, and then you were post Mufasa.
Yeah.
So which one you want to be? Which Guyana you want to be? Let me know.
Either way, they're not getting that shit. Because 99, at least you're not being sanctioned, I guess. But like,
I guess that's what the deal is. I guess that's how they're looking at it. At least we're not sanctioned.
At least we're getting crumbs instead of being killed.
At least we could still trade with Trinidad and get some roti.
That's so fucked up.
Nah, I'm not. We make the best. So, but nigga, you not even Caribbean. You sweet.
I'm an outsider.
You apple pie. You peach cobbler, nigga. That's
peach cobbler. That's some Texas American shit. I'm sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie. You fried chicken and shit. You know. But you get what I'm saying? So this is how the world. So when we see shit like Zimbabwe is 12,000 to $1
Facts.
And then you see the president, what's his name? Rest in power to that king. Damn. Robert Mugabe. And when you listen to his speech, and he's basically, I'm a paraphrase. He's basically saying, I'm not rocking with you Western niggas. I am Zimbabwean. My ideologies are pro-Zimbabwean. I care for my people, our economy, and our progression. We want nothing to do with you. Period. We are not depositing our annual country's income like those 14 countries do to France. We're not giving you shit. You stay your ass up in fucking Europe and mind your fucking business. Right. So now you hit me with sanction, and now our currency depletes so much that it's 12,000 to 1. Got everybody else on the world just all they hear is that 12,000 to 1, and they talking shit. Oh, he ain't shit. He a horrible leader.
Right.
But you don't know he's standing up. He letting his nuts hang. He's saying fuck you. Yeah. He's not playing ball with these niggas. He's basically saying we gonna do this on our own and we gonna build.
We gonna figure it
out. Yeah, we gonna be economically. You know, we gonna go through a crisis.
Like us figuring out is better than being raped.
I'd rather go through. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'd rather go through a 10-year crisis with us. And we know there's some bitch ass niggas gonna go and leave or jump ship. Oh, we gonna run away and fuck Mugabe. We gonna go talk shit about him and all that. Seek refuge somewhere else, right? By all means, I'm not saying everybody that leave a country during economic crisis are bitches, but because I understand people got children or whatever, they're making sound decisions for the betterment of their family. Mm-hmm. But he's making a sound decision for the betterment of the country.
Yeah.
So now there's nuances with that. Based on your foundational values, you would make a decision.
Right.
But going back to Guyana, this is the state that they're at. So now, let's say with all of that, that's giving backstory on Guyana.
Right.
In addition to everything like that, there were Russians in Guyana like 2-3 years ago.
What are y'all doing there?
They were in the interior part. Now, when we say interior,
they were inside the mountains and shit.
We talking about the jungle, like the forest area. The forest is where they yearn for. That's what's the word? That's the yellow brick road, pretty much. The Amazon is there.
You're looking for a plateau. It's called Platopia or
Utopia?
Utopia?
No,
like,
no.
It's like
Perfect? No. I was gonna say it's like basically a gold mine because all the minerals, all these timbers, look at all this wealth that we could ship out
And
for our betterment.
yeah, for Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck about y'all niggas.
Yeah.
So now,
Yeah.
in addition to that, why I brought up Russians being there, they killed native Guyanese people in these areas.
Right. Crazy.
Guy in the government, I ain't see no Russian nigga got locked up.
Right.
But a black man, smoking some weed, you gonna fucking harass him with M16s and shit. 5-6 black niggas gonna hop out.
They do that in Guyana?
Yes.
They carry all the
M16s? Yeah, they carry shit like that. Yeah. I remember that young age. Yo, bro, I remember one night when I went home in 2018. 2016. I'm driving to the airport with my cousin. We forgot. Yeah, I'm driving to the airport with my cousin, right? This is nighttime. The road's dark. There's no
Jaguars is out.
Yeah, Jaguars out, Black Panthers out, everybody out, right? They like, yo, Abdallah, you ain't see you since 92, bro. What up, cuz? So we driving on the highway and we see a dark vehicle. Lights, everything is off, right? The vehicle.
Sus.
We put the high beams on. It's a military vehicle. Horizontally in the road, parked.
So you can't
We're like 7-8 niggas with machine guns, all kinds of shit, just chilling. Like, I don't know if they were patrolling. I don't know if they were.
But they were parked in the middle, so you can't cross them.
Yes.
Which I did.
We waited, and they moved. They pulled to the side.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just giving, like, these are the things that we see, not on a daily basis, but these are the things that happen
It's like intimidation.
because of corruption.
Oh, okay, yeah. Corruption.
So now, because of corruption, everybody corrupted. So now we got rogue niggas. So now, let's say me and you are top, like, military niggas or top law enforcement agents, and we got teams under us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we pushing that line. Yeah, we gonna, like you said, we gonna walk each other. Oh, bro just picked up such and such amount of cocaine. Okay, all right, I'm gonna pull up. So I pull up with and we're all law enforcement.
Yeah.
The same shit happened in America, by the way.
That's a fact.
We're gonna pull up and we gonna rob niggas.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, the island, it's too many fucking.
If it's 5 bricks, we gonna confiscate 1 and keep the 4.
Speaking of that,
and sell it.
this is another topic. I had no intentions of speaking on it, but roughly 400 pounds of raw gold was apprehended by a group of men dressed in police gear off the coast of the island of Curacao, and the captain of the boat that was robbed is a Guyanese guy, and the person who sent him with that gold is Guyanese and still unnamed.
400 what of gold?
400 pounds of raw gold.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
that's some chicken right there.
the average millionaire don't have 400 pounds of raw gold.
Yeah, that's the
Put
real,
that into perspective.
That's the real currency. It's backed by gold.
So now it could go one of two ways. Is this like how America went into Haiti and stole their gold and talking about we gonna put this in our, we gonna keep this for safekeeping for you?
Right.
Is it was it something like that went down, or was this like just niggas just happened to get the drop on these niggas, and we know y'all traveling, we know you shipping that gold, bro, so we gonna pull up. And look at that, dressed in police gear. So now, is this? How do we know it's not actual police or niggas faking as police? Because you said dressed in police gear. Dressed in police gear doesn't mean you're fake.
Yeah, you can buy that shit on Amazon.
The nigga who killed George Floyd was dressed in police gear.
Yeah.
What's your fucking point?
Yeah. Yeah. I could buy police gear.
So that's all it is, bro. Corruption. A lot of corruption. A lot of corruption.
Yeah.
A lot of corruption.
That's unfortunate.
Innocent lives being lost. Innocent,
That's unfortunate, man.
people going through tough times because of these niggas and they bullshit, because they think they own shit. They think they really take this manifest destiny to heart. That's their whole thing. That's when they was like the 13 colonies, and they manifest destiny. They was like, oh, we push west, Oklahoma, Nebraska, all of that. We own this. God want us to own this.
Yeah,
so manifest destiny was the term that they used to just push west. And that's with the Trail of Tears. So it was like the Indians was in like Oklahoma and shit, right?
Yeah, chilling.
First you killed us.
Vibing.
First you killed us in the 13 colonies and forced us to go west.
Right.
So now you relocated us to the west now. And then after you got more greedy, now you come in our western territories and told us, oh, you need to go fucking down south now. And then so it's like ping pong. It's not like ping pong. It's pinball.
And it killed them again.
Exactly. So when you sent them down south, you sent fucking bum ass nigga Andrew Jackson, the nigga on the $20 bill, to go before when he was a general to go slaughter some more.
Yo, that's
because we just kept getting greedy. Yo, could
you imagine justifying your evil with the word of God?
So now thank you for mentioning
That's
that.
sick.
How is whose God is helping who? Is this God? Whose God? Which God are we praying to?
The devil. They got it misconstrued.
Let's
only the devil would allow some shit like that. If assuming there is one, you know what I mean? Because I'm agnostic, but still.
I didn't mean to go this route,
crazy.
but because my brother is mentioning certain points, I'm gonna have to make this shit full circle, complete for certain people. Who is tapped in, who is actually listening, not hearing. Now, before these white niggas came to the West, to North America and everywhere else, majority of them subscribed to pagan religion. Pagan religion, Moloch, these are their gods. The owl. These are their gods.
Yeah, from the what's that meeting they do
in Cali, Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Grove, yeah.
These are their gods, Moloch and all these niggas, right?
So, yeah.
And plus the other nigga with the titty, the
hermaphrodite,
nigga, Baphomet.
Yeah.
These are their gods.
Yeah.
So now you come and you set up shop and you talking about God and God and God and God. But look, when you in pagan, it's ritual. What is ritual? Killing. Bless. This is why I don't say like bless you when people sneeze. It's no disrespect. You sneeze a couple times, I do not say it.
Yeah.
It's no disrespect.
Yeah.
When you look up bless,
you never used to say it. It was like it wasn't a West Indian thing.
Well, before my ideology was I can't bless you. I'm not God.
Yeah.
Which is a fucking fact. I can't bless you.
Right.
Based on my upbringing, how could I assume that position to say, "Oh, I'm gonna bless you"?
Right. That's why I never did it. Like West Indian people?
not y'all.
Oh.
There's West Indian people that say bless you.
Oh, okay.
But just me. That's how I think. And then after I did my etymology research on the word bless, it's like blood spilled on pagan altars for sacrifice, and they changed this fucking the definition of it in the whatever century, I can't remember. So now it's like, what made you change it? Oh, because the Christian Bible was written around that time. Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, this is the
makes sense now.
Disguise.
So when I say bless you, I don't really mean.
So
bless
are you saying? Oh, so this may be going on a little. It might be reaching. Do you think that Christianity is kind of a
deceptive
was a disguise from pagan to like Christianity? Because the same people that were pagan,
yes, that is an unequivocal fact.
Force feeding.
That is an unequivocal fact.
Okay.
However, Christianity, they also mixed in African teachings.
Yeah.
Like 42 Negative
and characters,
Confessions
right? It's
of
like
Ma'at.
The original characters is based off of like African. Yeah.
Aset, Heru. They say Osiris and that's the Greek words for them.
Right.
But the African is Asar, Aset, and Heru. That's Father. They say Father. In the Bible, they say Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
No, it's the man, the husband, the wife, and the child. That's it.
Yeah.
The fuck? Where's the woman in the Father, Son, Holy Spirit? Who's the Holy Spirit?
Yeah.
Where's the woman? All right, so yes, that is an unequivocal fact. Christianity was used to push this paganism, because I even said it on past episodes with the whole December 25th, the significance and the pagan god who's worshipped who is born on December 25th.
Right.
This is pre-Bible being written. So I don't want to hear shit from nobody who is, you know, some dickhead shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy how we got to this from Guyana though.
Yeah, because I mentioned, I said, how.
No, I know why.
I said,
but I'm
imagine
just saying.
justifying your evil with the
Yeah.
word of God. Like,
Yeah.
that's sick.
So
Like, oh yeah, we killing these people because even though, you know, it's like it's a sin to kill, it's okay to kill them because they're not people. They're not of equal. Of
and
us.
we're doing it for our God.
Right. They don't feel pain. So like, yeah, you know what? We're sacrificing them for the better good. It was a necessary evil.
Thank you. That's what it is.
That's what they
and
would
that's
say.
why I brought up the pagan shit, because it's ritualistic. It's killing.
Yeah.
Every so often, killing
Shit.
has to be done.
I forgot.
Blood needs to be shed. So now my point is this. This is what I was getting at. Looking at all these countries in the world in terms of wealth.
Where? Mm-hmm.
I'm talking wealth perception though. Because we know where the real wealth resides. That's why they always gotta fucking come around us and move in and all that stupid shit.
Right.
In terms of perception, we perceive these white people to be, you know,
Wealthy.
they living it up.
They wealthy,
Look at the Queen.
yeah.
Look at Buckingham Palace. Look at White House.
All
All that shit, right?
all materialistic things.
Now, yeah, it is
They
materialistic.
poor in spirit.
But exactly. But my point is this: what did you do to attain that wealth?
Right.
Who was sacrificed?
Right.
That's my point. So now, and lastly, I'm gonna say, if we're all praying to God, because Allah is just God in Arabic. If we're all praying to God, right, on the planet, all of us got this God, Yahshua, whoever you want to call it. Whose prayers is this God answering? Whose prayers does it seem, as far as on a physical, like we're seeing who is doing better off and who's worse off? Who does it seem like God is, this so-called this he's answering? These white people, right?
Right. That's what it would seem like.
So that's my point. So who is this God? Is it Baal, Baal, Moloch, Lucifer, Baphomet, or is it the Almighty Creator of the heavens and the earth? Whose so-called son Jesus preached love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice? Why would I send my son to preach that, and I'm clearly subjugating niggas?
Right. It don't add up.
It don't add up.
Yeah.
But when you look at Baal and Moloch and them, these niggas were sacrificing babies for wealth. These niggas were sacrificing Christian children for wealth. For wealth. People what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So who got the wealth?
It's like-
these niggas.
Yeah.
Who's being killed? These other niggas.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
copy.
it's like they're manifesting things through those God's will. Like
Yes.
they doing what they would.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by us being
Yeah.
vague with this term
Some
God,
Black
we don't
Zeus
know
shit.
if it's good God or bad God.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah.
And when you look up the etymology of God, that's a Germanic word. Ha ha ha. Moving on though. Like, bro, this shit is just
Crazy.
Nigeria. Speaking of God, Nigeria. Recently, Nigeria. In Nigeria, a 13-year-old boy was sentenced to 10 years. Ask me why.
Why?
Because he basically said, I don't believe in God.
That's crazy.
Or
That's insane.
I don't think that man is of God.
Well, like a regular person.
Yeah, because when I read the article, he was speaking in terms of Muhammad the Prophet.
Ah, okay.
So now blasphemy can either do, it mainly has to do with but like, it has to do with, you know, religion, creator, whatever.
Yo.
But like I said, Allah is just God in Arabic. So if Muhammad ibn Abdullah, he is the prophet. That's who they refer to, Prophet Muhammad, with Islam, who started Islam and all that. So
Right.
if he's saying like, I don't believe Muhammad started Islam, that is blasphemous in the eyes of people who subscribe to that religion.
Right. And where you said it was again? I'm sorry.
Nigeria.
Let
me get the article though.
Yeah,
because I got his name. The world is just on some dickhead shit.
I would have been, if they knew me when I was like 17, 16, I would have got like 100 years.
15, 14, because it was worse when I first met you.
I was flat out saying, God don't exist, nigga, you dumb. Like, I was just an ignorant, like, arrogant person when it came to that. So they would have hung me, bro. The way I was talking. He said something like decent, like, I don't believe he was of, you know what I mean? He was of God, or he was of, they would have, they threw me in a pit with the lions. So it's crazy though.
The kid's name is,
so everyone in that country gotta subscribe to being Christian.
I don't know.
Is it Christianity?
I don't know, because based on what I read, he said Prophet Muhammad. That's Islam.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but majority of countries
like
are Islam and Christianity, and a lot of people, they tend to draw fucking distinctions between the three main religions, the three main denominations. They're all the same shit.
Yeah,
they're all the same shit. The Jews got the 10 Commandments, the same 10 Commandments that Moses got in the Bible. Is the same fucking 10 Commandments, same order.
Yeah.
So, as far as majority of the planet, majority of places are Christian or Muslim. Some places, both. Those are like top, like 40% of the country might be Christianity, 35% may be Islam, or 60%. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's high percentages. But those are the main ones. So you speak out, it's like blasphemous. I'm God or Allah. It's blasphemous. They could hit you with both because Allah is God in Arabic. So shit, we got beef with you too.
Yeah.
So the kid's name is Omar. Well, the child's name, kid is a baby goat. The child's name is Omar Farouk. Nah, I'm like
I know the kid is a baby goat.
Yeah, that's why I try not to refer to like people's children as, that's your kid? Nigga grow up and start doing goat
baby
shit.
Goat. The baby greatest of all time.
Hey. Yeah, Omar Farouk. It was actually two people. So I'm going to read a excerpt from the article. But it was months apart when they were both sentenced. So according to CNN, right? The child rights agency UNICEF was condemned has condemned the sentencing of a 13-year-old boy to 10 years in prison for blasphemy in northern Nigeria. Omar Farouk was convicted in a Sharia court in Kano, Kano state in northwest Nigeria after he was accused of using foul language toward Allah in an argument with a friend. So imagine if they heard this fucking podcast. Right. Whew, shit.
No, we'll be hung, bro.
They'll be like, kill that black nigga.
We'll be hung, bro.
He was sentenced.
You'll be good.
No, what?
About God? Well, not about Christian shit, but like, I feel like you'll be in a better, like, at least you acknowledge it. I'm in the middle. You know what I mean?
We'll be killed. I be killed. I know I'll be killed. Because the God I serve is not these niggas' gods. They serve gold, oil, and diamonds. That's their God.
Right.
So, oh my God, I'll fucking messed around.
Could you imagine?
Omar
sent to prison because
he was sentenced on August 10th by the same court that recently sentenced a studio assistant, Yahya Sharif Aminu, to death for blaspheming Prophet Muhammad, according to lawyers.
Damn, death.
So they not playing in Nigeria when it comes to Prophet Muhammad.
That would have been me.
To be honest, I just might get off because my name's Abdallah. They be like, yo, like the Prophet? Because every Arabian person that I'm dead ass. They always act like that. Oh, like the Prophet? No, like the donkey. The fuck? Who else do you like? Damn. They always say that. Then they be like, "Oh, do you?" One time, a Arabian woman, she's like, "Do you know what it mean?" I was like, "Yeah." I told her, and she was like, "No, that's not what it mean." I'm like,
You gonna tell me what my name mean?
nigga, you know how many fucking times I type my name in on different sites and they tell me the same shit? Servant of God. Servant of God.
And your
Servant
parents told
of
you
God.
that too, right? Your
Yeah.
parents said that.
The book that my name is contrived from my dad. Servant of God. Same.
What did she say it meant?
She said it was
Server of Allah.
It was like
same shit. The fuck you mean?
it was like a little distinct. But I was like, no, that's not what it is. And
Angel? It means
after
angel.
I was like, yo, it's whatever. All right, that's your belief.
Yeah.
But these niggas is bugging the fuck out.
That's crazy, man.
That's a black country doing this to a black child
Yeah, because
But-
yeah,
with white ideology. Black country with white ideology though.
yeah, that's crazy. Could you imagine that shit being imposed in America? Like, just you
don't serve the
like,
devil.
You got
You got 10 years. You serve the devil.
yo, that should be crazy, man.
That's what the world gonna
yo.
get to.
I don't like. I don't like. That's like mental slavery. Like everybody's forced to believe in that shit, or it's just death, or 13 years in prison. You gotta believe in it.
10
what I mean?
years. 10 years for the
I
child.
thought you said 13.
No, he's 13 years old.
Oh, 13 years old. Okay, yeah.
So he getting out at 23. Still a
That shit is
virgin.
whack.
Yo, this
That shit is whack.
the world is on some dickhead shit.
To go that far, like, why not try to maybe embrace him? Maybe no. I mean, I don't really disagree with this either. But anything's better than death. Why not embrace him? Try to introduce him to the church or.
And that's what the lawyer was. That's
whatever
what
they do.
the lawyer's
Just
stance
put him
was.
to death.
They was
That's
like, he's
crazy.
young. He don't know what he's. Well, not the lawyer. I think the lawyer too. But couple Jewish people spoke out. This Jewish guy, and his agency.
To make no fucking sense.
He was like, and to be honest, I was like, what is your ulterior motive for this? Because you're Jewish. Like, that's like, that's like.
Maybe he was just being
That's like
person.
two Crips having beef, having a dispute about how the Crips started. Then a Land King, he's wrong. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Where you coming
Yo,
from?
what if?
I mean, but
what if that person was just like, yo, this shit's wrong, man.
But he
don't
was
feel
making
good.
substantial points though.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I
You
forgot the
niggas
rabbi's
make no
name.
sense.
I forgot the rabbi's name. He said he's young. He doesn't know any better. Like he's a child.
And they was like, nah, we
They're
still.
speaking about religion. Like there's grown adults that don't know religion. It's just perception. He's speaking from a space of perception.
If I was a lawyer, I'd be the worst lawyer in the world.
The court went ahead and tried the child, Omar Farouk, as an adult because he attained puberty and has full responsibility under Islamic law. What kind of bullshit is that? Because you have puberty, because you got a couple hair on your balls, I'm gonna try you as an adult.
Yeah. Yeah, some
But-
laws out of the country, like in other countries, they're kind of like just irrational.
So women,
That's fucked.
no, some laws, period. Because
Yeah,
America got some dickhead ass laws
No, it's a
too.
fact. No, it's a fact. But
Oh,
like,
you could kill your baby after 2 weeks of it being birthed.
no, it's a fact.
What?
It's a fact. It's a fact.
It's not other countries.
But that shit being charged as an adult because you got hair in your balls, like you got puberty. That's
What are you
kinda
talking about? How many black children in America got charged as adult? What are you talking
Because they
about?
committed murder.
What?
Yes.
You need to do some more history.
I don't know.
You need to do
I
some
don't
more
know
history.
too
man.
many stories.
There's
of modern times. I ain't talking about.
It doesn't matter.
I ain't talking about during Jim Crow. And,
I'm not. Nah.
I'm talking about modern times. Could you imagine a kid being child as adult for something minuscule like that shit?
Well, America hasn't done anything pertaining to religion, trying people at crazy numbers for religion, but they do convict black youngsters with crazy fucking numbers over dumb shit. Not religion, but over dumb shit. Oh, you stole candy? 56 fucking years. This is back in the day.
Okay.
You said recently, but I'm talking overall. Because I've seen young black. I'm like, oh my God, this guy. Chain gang.
That's
Now imagine if niggas was really on some like, I like you and I want you. We could do this the easy or the hard way. And you a fucking teenager? I'm not talking 16 and 15 like Central Park 5 either. And that was 90s. Right in your backyard. But yeah, this man, what drives me crazy with like these black countries is when you look at the military and law enforcement, is these black, strong, muscular men, and these niggas are just on some sucker nigga shit. Like you's a bitch. You got that big ass gun and you's a bitch. You know this shit is wrong. You know you have a fucking son. You know you have a nephew. You know you have little cousins. And you pushing this? You pushing this narrative? You gonna really go arrest this little child?
It ain't my son. That's what they saying. It ain't my son.
And that's why the world is fucked up. That's why it's gonna keep getting worse. Cause now what?
You
retire from law enforcement and nobody else in your family get into law enforcement. Well, guess what? It ain't them other fucking cops' sons. So now it's like, shit, you fooled now. Cause you not there to protect. You not in the inside no more. I don't give a fuck about your past. That was then, nigga. You washed up. This is a new era.
It be like that. Everybody thinks for themselves for the most part.
Dumbass niggas, yo.
The world is not united. It's what I can do for myself. Fuck everybody else. That's pretty much.
We're gonna switch gears.
Ideology of the world.
We're gonna switch gears.
Yo, so apparently Disneyland has laid off 28,000 of their employees throughout the United States. Now I know that's Disneyland, Disney World, Epcot Center, you know, all the little resorts, shit like that. You know, the hotel matrons and all the 28,000, and they're saying that it's because of COVID and they're losing money and whatnot because people are not at the park, which is true. Nobody's at the fucking parks right now. I mean, what do you think? What do you think is the real reason for that? Like, why they just all of a sudden 28,000?
It's bullshit.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it's bullshit.
But they are not making money right now, though. Because
I know it's
they're
bullshit.
making money from like their TV and like the whole Disney brand, but like their parks, nobody's fucking there.
Yeah.
But what do you think is the real reason? Because there's always another reason behind these. Because that's like the biggest company, one of the biggest companies in the world. So it's never what they tell us. There's always some behind the scenes shit.
I have an interesting fact of the week about that.
About Disney or just about people not telling you the whole story?
About the way you said that's what they tell us.
Okay.
Yeah. It's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. You know how I know it's bullshit? How I know, emphasis on the no, it's bullshit.
Let's hear it. Because I have no clue. Well, I kind of have a clue, but like I don't have a definitive clue.
What is COVID-19 survival rate? Percentage?
I don't know, but
that's how you know it's bullshit.
It's pretty.
It's upper 80%.
Yeah.
Upper.
Yeah. But
you catch this shit, you're gonna.
Their resorts are like closed down.
Because they're pushing panic. They're pushing panic and fear. If we pushing panic and fear, why the fuck would we? Okay, so it's like this. 89% of human beings who experience lion attacks survive.
Facts.
Fully functional still. You're not going to be in a wheelchair. You're not going to be walking like
That's right?
No. I'm just this is a
okay, cuz
example.
But
it's
like,
it's
people
majority they don't die.
Yeah.
That was a fact. That was
like
a way
95% of shark attacks they live type shit.
Sharks kill like 3 people every 10 years and shit.
Your
like they don't.
Your neighborhood pit bull gonna kill more kids than your neighborhood.
These people push fear with every fucking thing.
Yeah.
The cops kill more people than sharks and lions put together on an annual basis. All wild animals Cops kill more people than us, than them, than the wild animals. Yeah. The wild animals, the hippos and shit. They might you might as well come fuck with us, black people. Yeah. You might as well come hang out. We run you over once in a while, but shit, it's better than getting shot down like Sean Bell and you know everybody else. Yeah. Rest in peace to Sean Bell. But that's my point. So now, okay, getting back to it. 89% of people who get attacked by lions survive, right? Yeah, but we're going to tell you, we know that, right? We even tell you the shit. But then on top of that, we're going to tell you, you shouldn't be very careful around lions. Their attack rate is like 1,000%. We're going to give you an exorbitant crazy number.
They going to attack you.
So the attack rate is high, but the survival rate is high too.
Yeah.
So now, people like, I mean, to be safe, I don't want to get attacked, period. I don't want no extra. I don't want those scars on my body for what? Why would I put myself, when I know the attack rate is high, why would I put myself in that position?
Right.
But the only thing between a lion and COVID is we could see a fucking lion. We could hear that shit roar. We could see it run and jump and dance and sing and have children and all that shit.
You can smell that shit.
COVID, fuck. We just going off of CDC.
Yeah.
Niggas who made the COVID.
That been lying. They've been releasing mad. Have you been seeing what they've been releasing?
Yeah.
Saying they releasing that like they.
It's not airborne.
It's not airborne. We've been misleading. Yeah. Misleading people and like the surfaces don't really do shit. You don't even have to clean no more. Bro, it's all been hyped up.
Just like I've been saying,
nigga has to spit in your mouth to get that shit.
I've been coming over here, Dominique. You tell, wash your hand. I'm like, bro, it's not what you think it is.
Yeah, RIP to everybody that passed with that shit. It's a real virus, but the way it's being, it's the logistics. Radiation. The logistics is, it's still a virus though. I think it's still a virus.
All right, it's a radioactive virus.
Whatever
it can be that.
Yeah, I still think it's a virus.
It can be that.
But the logistics of it is just not accurate. That's just... So
now, a bunch of people are staying home, causing a lot of businesses to suffer economically.
Right.
Because these businesses are suffering, we have to lay people off because this is unnecessary expenditure for the business.
Right.
Why would we be paying these niggas for what? Nobody coming. What?
But the thing is, my thing is this. Sorry to cut you off. Not sorry to cut you off. Throwback for all the OG listeners. I need to start doing that again. I'm giving you way too much respect when you talk. Like, I just start cutting you off more.
No, I demand this respect. This Black God protocol. That's why.
I'm gonna start cutting you off more now. Thanks for reminding me.
You asking for that smoke? You go clap back. You go clap back.
My thing is this, right? Why lay them off? Like, why not just not pay them while they're still hired? Like. Just like we not able to pay y'all right now, but when this shit get back up, you have a job. If you lay them off, you like most times you giving them like a package, and they don't have their job.
Not necessarily.
That's why I said
the higher ups probably.
That's why I said most time. I mean, like my mom was in the higher up. She got laid off from her job like 3 years ago, and she got a pretty big package. Like most people, again, I don't even know most, long, though. A good amount of people get. Well, I mean, if you're part time, you ain't getting no package. And they did say that most of the people getting laid off was part time. So yeah, I guess my thing is this:
they said they're gonna become part time.
What you mean they're gonna become part time? Like they laying them off to become part time?
That's why I don't understand with the.
Nah, I think they mean that the people that were laid off were part time because laid off mean like you don't have that job no more.
I know you fired.
You don't go from part time to full time to part time. Why not just keep them at standby until you up and running? Because you're going to need to hire 28,000 more employees.
If it calls for that. Because remember, all this social distancing shit, it's less people are occupying more space. So because of that, we don't need all these fucking ticket punchers no more. At the beginning. And plus... No, period. Because the way
when shit kick back up, like when shit get the full capacity and this virus shit is done.
That's if they fully eradicate and be like, yo, we were lying to y'all. We sorry.
You don't think society gonna get back to normal at some point?
It will. Yes. Nobody. I'm not wearing that shit.
So they're gonna have to hire them 20,000
fucking people. Children gonna be born with a mask on.
I'm dead.
They're born with it.
Yeah.
But This is my thing. Shit, lost my fucking train of thought. What was I talking? What was I saying?
You were talking about about how
oh yeah, now I remember.
all the shit is a lie
This is-
to like.
No, this is my thing with the occupancy. Even
Yeah.
with restaurants now, they're allowing like only 15 people can come and dine in. That's max. Once that max is hit, that's it. Nobody
Yeah.
could come in. So it's gonna be the same thing
Which
with
is
any.
cap because I've seen higher.
It's
but
gonna be.
they
It's gonna.
saying that.
It's gonna be the same thing with these parks and pools and whatever.
Yeah,
like
like a
as far as it's
percentage.
enclosed, yeah, it's like yo, we can't accept nobody else. Look when we went
Yeah.
to Van Leeuwen, only 3 people could purchase at a time.
Right. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I've been liking the outside seating though.
I love it.
I've been liking it. I ain't gonna front. Like I don't even like being around you niggas. So like a few more months of this, I'm fine. Like I don't even like being around people like that.
I love the outside seating.
like social distance away from me. Yeah, because half of y'all niggas stink. Half of y'all niggas breath stink. Half of y'all niggas pussy
Well,
stink.
but they can accommodate the outside seating as well as inside seating.
Yeah, that's true.
That's more revenue for your business.
I ain't gonna front. Mad niggas lost money due to this virus shit.
Now, your question was why do I think
They
that
let
is
it off.
exactly why, because Disney billionaires. You think
Yeah, they
who's gonna weigh out this fucking economic or
they
food
good. They
shortage?
got Marvel and ESPN.
Who's gonna wait it
and
out
National
longer?
Geographic. They own all this. You know that, right? Disney owns Pixar, ESPN.
I know.
Right? Natural Geographic,
National-
Marvel,
National Geographic. You
Oh,
said natural.
natural? Oh.
Natural.
National Geographic. They own all this shit. Go on Disney Plus. All that shit's there.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew they own ESPN. ESPN is fucking big.
Yeah, I never knew they
Like,
they surprised me
and
with Nat
Pixar.
Geo and
Like-
Pixar. I wasn't surprised. Incredible.
But yeah, I know. Incredibles, Toy Story, all that
Yeah.
shit.
What surprised me was ESPN and
Nat Geo. Yeah.
that surprised
I didn't know
was like,
Marvel. I'm
fuck.
like Marvel. Fucking nigga, they went back to back.
They sold Sony, right?
And
Sony had them first, right?
Marvel.
They bought them from Sony, didn't they?
No. Certain characters had the licensing, like Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yeah, shit like that. Blade, shit like that. Them niggas
Makes sense why
like
those
Infinity
movies
War,
came out
Black
early.
Panther, and
And
Endgame
then
all hit a
certain ones.
billion in sales. So them niggas is eating right now just off them 3 movies. So yeah, you're right. These niggas, they can wait this shit out. Like yeah, we gonna chill. Like we gonna chill.
So if a bunch of
We're a
billi-
monopoly. Like
if my billionaire buddy, who my son plan on marrying, his daughter or granddaughter,
yeah,
Bill Gates, I'm talking about. If
Right.
my billionaire buddy is trying to push this economic, world
Yeah.
depopulation, we only need 500,000 people, and I'm one of those 500,000 people.
That's a very low
And we
amount.
got all this land to ourselves because that's how they thinking.
Yeah.
All these millions of acres of land, we have the world to ourselves.
Yeah, they're just gonna redo what they did in the beginning of time and shit. Like just migrate to shit and just this island. We killing
imagine
y'all
that?
and this island. Yeah, I can imagine that.
So now, why
Yeah.
the fuck would I not want to do that? Especially when I'm incentivized on top of that. Oh, kill all these old people first. Oh, that's the trial run. Oh, you get this percentage because, they not going to be redeeming them Social Security. So, shit, we got all that millions and billions in the bank. Just sitting waiting on us. And when we kill, that's just the old people. Some of the old people that we did that with.
Right.
Imagine everybody else. That was just for you to taste part of the pie. Imagine having the whole pie now. A lot of these people, like we said, they're materialistic and they're fucking greedy. Manifest destiny. They think they own shit. They think they need shit. And the mindset of these people is you can have $25 million in the bank. To them niggas, you're a fucking nuisance still.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why. Yeah.
You're a nuisance.
Like
I can buy you out.
yeah, even the upper
I don't even want you
Yeah.
around me.
like the upper class people and the middle class people that think they look down on
Park
lower
Avenue,
class,
you guys are.
and yeah, like
I mean, there's some billionaires
y'all
that
look-
frequent certain
y'all look
parts.
down
but
on us and shit, but like these rich niggas, like they don't give a fuck about you either. You getting fucked over too. All your niggas that work on Wall Street and make plus 6 figures, y'all think y'all the upper echelon. y'all a part of the rat race too. Like, y'all getting fucked in y'all ass too, though.
We asking,
y'all don't even realize it. 'Cause they feeding y'all money.
We on first dates talking about what's your sign, what's your favorite color, what's your favorite animal. They on first dates talking about, yo, I just bought my 10th island.
Facts. I just signed off on a vaccine that's gonna secure me and my company billions of dollars type shit. Like, we already got signed up for the funding for that shit. They gonna give us $10 billion to kill these niggas.
My dad owned the patent of HIV, and
or that
my grandfather owned the patent for syphilis with the Tuskegee experiment.
So all the medication that they order,
all money in.
Yeah, it's all to us.
Yeah, all money in.
Like yeah. We caused it, and then we own the fucking we own the medicine.
My family owns Purdue Meat.
Yeah.
And they also own the Cancer Society of America.
Yeah. Real talk. Like, we putting the recipes on the website for niggas to get more cancer, but it's our meat though.
Your cause and effect money is coming to us.
Yeah.
Either side you go.
It's a fact.
Oh, you want to go Whole Foods? My cousin, he owns Amazon and Whole Foods.
Yeah.
So yeah, all money in.
Yeah.
So wherever you go, you're getting your food from us. The fuck?
Yeah.
That's these niggas'
crazy.
mindsets.
Yeah, it's no way to go. Yeah, it's no way to go. It's brilliant though.
It's brilliant, but it ain't gonna fucking work.
They profiting from the cause and the effect.
Yeah.
We making that shit, and we gonna sell you the shit that you need to solve it.
And that's what
And
America plays. That's what these Western powers plays. They come in, they cause the corruption, they fund the rebel groups. Oh, you need there's rebels
Antifa and like all these different
Shower Posse, ISIS, all of that shit.
ISIS is another one.
So you need help? We're gonna help you. We're gonna help you.
That's a CIA CIA funded the operation, right?
Yeah.
ISIS and shit.
Bin Laden, all of that. Yeah, all the same shit.
He was a high ranking CIA agent or some shit like that.
He was acquainted with the CIA.
Yeah.
By the way,
wasn't his dad having dinner with Bush's dad?
Bush's dad
during 9/11.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know. I never heard that before though.
You never heard that?
Bin Laden dad was having dinner with
maybe not his
George
dad,
Bush
but like
Sr.?
his family was having they was having like a sit down.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
You don't know about that?
I don't know everything. But
I want to rewatch Fahrenheit 9/11.
Shout out Michael Moore.
Yeah, that's
one white guy I like.
We had the tape. We had the.
I mean, I like. I fuck with him. Anybody who stands on truth, I fuck with you.
Yeah, we had. Yeah, that's a good documentary. Yeah.
Whew. So.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, no more to say.
I'm gonna give some positives though, because I don't want people listen to this episode. Oh, I'm just so depressed, man. I'm just depressed. Man. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna invest in some fucking stocks. We're gonna invest in indexes. Look at the 5-year on indexes. Them shits just keep going up. And technology keep going up. That's where it's.
A customer just put me on to
invest in indexes and finance, in tech.
A 5G company, Skyworks. A customer was like, "Yo, look at Skyworks." I
bought a couple shares this morning.
They are Skyworks.
No.
Oh.
Just
they was like he was like, yeah. They are involved in 5G technology. You know, 5G isn't fully rolled out yet.
Yeah.
Like, it's out, but like all the carriers don't have it on a big way.
Yeah.
And I was meaning to look up which company is going to do the manufacturing for the materials to go inside iPhone. 'Cause iPhones don't have it yet. They don't have 5G yet. So they say. It's not enabled, but they don't have it yet. So it would be interesting to look up which company is going to do the manufacturing for those parts. Because when 5G going to, no matter what niggas say about the iPhones, they late on technology, they late on features, all that. They're the upper echelon of shit. Whatever you want to say.
iPhone and Android, yeah.
They're the upper echelon. No, it's like it's Samsung, and then it's like Apple's the top dog.
Okay.
So when they drop 5G, whatever company is working with them to push their shit out and their materials, they shit gonna skyrocket.
It might be a Chinese company.
I think so. I think they manufacture iPhones
assembled
in China.
Assembled.
A lot of parts from the Apple phones is made from Samsung. They got
So I've
Samsung
heard.
manufactured parts in Apple.
What's funny is certain features on
Which is-
Samsung phone was there before Apple got it.
Yeah, that's why I tip my hat to Samsung. I'm not into the iPhone Samsung wars no more. They ain't paying
It's
me.
stupid.
Samsung got a lot of features that iPhone get 3 years later, but I
Yeah.
do feel like when Apple gets it done, it's mastered.
I've
I
heard
feel.
before from I forgot who it was, but it was a reputable person.
Mm-hmm.
They said Samsung is great for business dealings. In terms of the world,
Yeah,
business, corporate business, people who travel international and shit, Samsung. But on some local shit,
Yeah, the
some fun
consumer.
shit, some cool shit,
yeah.
iPhone.
It's more user friendly.
So
That's why they
iPhone
make more
is
money.
for consumers.
Not everybody's a businessman. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It's the most
Exactly.
marketable. It's user friendly.
It's like BlackBerry back in the day. That was
Right.
business.
Yeah, that's business. Yeah, like I think I had a better. You knew he had. He had a bit.
You
yeah.
corporate, you
Yeah, that's a fact.
getting your money.
Yeah.
You got some stocks.
And that's why I be telling niggas like
Not necessarily.
I don't
true,
really
but
get into the whole. Like I said, I don't get into the whole war shit. But I've been working in cell phone
yeah.
and like the industry for and I know cell phones for like almost 2-3 years now. So one thing about Samsung, yeah, they get the features early and shit.
But niggas ain't fucking with
niggas
it.
always have problems with their phones, bro. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about them.
Yeah, my mom always had
them
a problem.
iPhones. Your iPhone don't start fucking up until there's like
The new one dropped.
no, not even like no. The thing is, you know how like you can think something
After
and like
3
you start
upgrades,
like
it fucks up. They claim they fixing
3
bugs, but
years
it's
and shit.
3 upgrades, they fuck
The
up.
thing is, you know how like when you start believing some shit, you like your mind start telling you that it's happening all the time when it's really not. Like
Yeah. It's
Like-
like Manifest Destiny. These niggas really,
yeah, like people
I
think
bel-
that
I-
once a
I
new
need
iPhone
this.
come out, they phone start fucking up, and then all of a sudden, no, bro, my phone don't be fucking up, bro. I don't know what y'all phone be doing. My phone don't be fucking up. It be shit that be happening. Just, bro, these are phones, bro. They're not fucking like perfect devices. Your phone is going free sometimes. Is going. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is overcharging their phone for a whole year. And then when new iPhone come out, they're like, yo, my battery's bad. I'm like, bro, you've been overcharging
do
your
get
shit
that.
9 hours for a whole year.
I do get that.
Now you notice it. No, it ain't. You noticing it now because
People-
new iPhone,
yeah.
like it triggered your brain because you heard society say that when a new iPhone come out, it gets slower. But your phone been fucking up. You ain't notice it though. You know what I mean? But I want to say that the iPhones, they're very well made. You know what I'm saying? I
like
said,
them too.
I work in the store. Niggas that come inside the store that got problems is always Androids, boy. It's always like Androids. Like they shit don't update. They shit fucking up. I'm like, just get an iPhone, bro. Your life would be so much easier. Like, but yeah,
What do they say? Why don't they get an iPhone?
you know, people just
Prefer?
like the operating system of Samsung, which is cool. You know what I mean? They like the way Samsung work, but Samsung always having problem with their phone. Like, if it's a problem with Apple, it's an easy fix. Boom, I can figure it out. Boom. Samsung is always some shit. Like, I'm always like, yo, you might have to go to the phone repair shop because that shit I can't figure that out. Like, honestly,
All right, so
facts of the week.
nah. Remember I told you I was gonna mention something based on when you said the media, they lie and all of that.
Yeah. They lie about it.
Interesting fact. So came across this while I was doing my schoolwork. It said, food for thought. Be careful with media reports on scientific studies. Period. The media tends to report observational or lower quality studies. This, and you know how people like citing the parentheses or the brackets, and they show like where they got the information from in the year. This is Selvaraj, Borkar, and Prasad in 2014. I guess those are like 3 scientists that they contrived this information from. Then it said, we went forward to say, they also tend to oversimplify or distort the results to make for catchy headlines.
Yeah, propaganda. AKA
COVID
propaganda.
kills 100,000 people.
Yeah.
500,000
We just
infected
reached
with
1 million deaths now worldwide. Is what they saying. We just reached 1 million deaths. That shit probably like at 300,000. Low key.
That shit probably like 0. Nah, I'm playing. Somebody died. Somebody
Yeah,
died.
nah.
But we can't forget that they blaming any deaths on COVID.
They are. And I mean, if you already like, if you got like a heavy case of bronchitis, or like you got bad asthma, and you catch COVID and you pass from that, like, it was just a catalyst.
That's all it was.
It was a catalyst, and that it's unfortunate that you caught it at the wrong time in your life. But
You got bronchitis times 10 now.
Yeah, it's a catalyst.
You was
but,
barely fucking breathing properly.
Nah, yeah, media. That's what media's job is to make and create fucking propaganda.
Now, thank you.
Fear mongering, controlling the mind. That's literally they're socially engineering.
Using these terms, fearmonger, propaganda.
Yeah.
These are CIA terms.
That's the formula.
Now, you know who Anderson Cooper is?
Yeah.
MSNBC.
If I seen him, if I
White
seen
guy,
him, he be referencing
white
like
hair.
rap. Oh no! I don't know what you're talking about. No.
Oh.
It's some other white guy. He be referencing like Jay-Z bars and shit.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about. He do like interviews and shit sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something report with Anderson Cooper. Ex-CIA operative.
Him.
Homework, guys. Look into anchors, TV anchors, and see how many of them were ex-CIA or came from the CIA.
Yeah, they got certain skills that
because we know how to
sway
speak to y'all.
emotions and- yeah.
Oh,
That's a fact. I remember somebody said about Trump. They was like, yo, like I'm a psychologist, so like they deal with like speech and shit like that. They was like, yo, like with Donald Trump, he seemed dumb, but like I know like the way people talk to he talks that way to
manipulate the
he has
subconscious
a very
mind.
like it's a very manipulative skill that he has.
It's to
People think
manipulate.
he's dumb, but he be like, even I be saying, I'm like, he's talking that way to do this, like, but people think he's just an idiot. I don't think he's that much of an idiot.
Listen,
I think he's an idiot on purpose.
listen. It's been people who I've heard people say, like, for example, like a woman would say, "Oh my God, that guy, he just know how to talk to me."
Yeah.
But when you hear the dialogue, it's like this nigga is saying regular fucking shit.
Yeah. But it's the way he's saying it.
It's the way he's saying
Yeah.
it, the way he's looking at her, the way he may be interacting, his maneuvering with all of that. A woman would take into consideration.
Right.
But this is just a woman. Now, I'm talking both genders. It's certain things that you can say in certain ways that that gets embedded in somebody's subconscious mind.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the conscious mind is going to retain certain things that you're saying, but that subconscious mind, you're preying on it. So now when that person go to sleep and when that person wake up and from this day forward, that person is operating on that subconscious seed that was planted.
You set the tone.
Yes.
In your mind. Like, yeah, it's like some people seem like the nice guy.
Same thing with the COVID and bronchitis. So now that person might come across somebody that do something, say something, wear something, look a certain way. That's the catalyst now because you already got that seed in your subconscious mind.
Right. Yeah.
That person may do something now. It could be good or bad, but at the end of the day, the seed was planted.
Right.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Fact of the week.
Fact of the week.
This week's fact of the week is autophagy. Faggy. I call everyone faggy.
Faggy is the name of a scooter in GTA. That's what they call the scooters, the little mopeds.
Or autophagy. That's another, I guess. Autophagy. You said a scooter?
Yeah.
When you get on it, it says autophagy.
It says faggy. Yeah. No.
Oh, faggy?
It just says faggy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to read to y'all what autophagy is or autophagy. Autophagy. The word derives from the Greek auto, which is self, and phagein, Phagein, to eat. So it basically means self-eating. That's all it means, autophagy.
Okay.
Autophagy, self-eating. So the word literally means to eat oneself. Essentially, this is the body's mechanism of getting rid of all the broken down old cell machinery which are organelles, proteins, and cell membranes, when there's no longer enough energy to sustain it. Because it's a disservice.
Right.
You're more baggage than conduciveness for the body. So y'all need to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
It is regulated, orderly. It is a regulated, orderly process to degrade and recycle cellular components. In other words, autophagy or autophagy is how the body reboots itself. This is the body's sensu bean. If you watch Dragon Ball Z.
So like it happens automatically, or like your body has to get to a certain state.
About to get into it.
That sounds like fasting.
That's while autophagy or autophagy is very difficult to measure outside of a lab environment, many experts agree that the autophagy process initiates in humans after 18 to 20 hours of fasting, with maximal benefits occurring between 48 to 72 hour mark, meaning after 2 to 3 days, that's your maximum. Like that's when it's really gonna go into. But I would say 72, 3 to 5 days. That's when the body's really gonna go into its optimal autophagy mode.
Right. That's what you experienced, right? You did it doing it for 4 days.
I experienced this, yeah. Now this is one. They say 18 to 20 hours. Like this is when it initiates, but other sources say 12. From 12 hours, the body goes into it. When you start hearing your belly growling,
I'm sure it depends.
It's not your belly growling. That is not. This is all bullshit.
Nah, my shit be yelling.
That is not
I'm
your
hungry,
belly.
boy.
That is conditioning.
Throw some food
talking.
in me, nigga.
That is most likely worms in your stomach, in your intestine. That worms, yes. You should look in. Yes, certain people shit them out, and they see the worm.
I can promise you, I've never shit out worms in my life.
But
I kill myself
because of conditioning, repetitive eating, due to culture or socialization, we tend to eat out of habit and not because we're hungry.
Yeah.
So because
when your stomach growl, it does mean like you are hungry though, right?
No, it's not. I haven't eaten all day today. All I've been doing is drinking water.
Because when my stomach growls, that's usually when I'm hungry.
Because of conditioning. Now you fast for.
But those times I haven't been eating though. Those times.
I know, but listen. What I'm gonna say is, I guarantee for all of next month, starting November, October, because today's the last day of September. Starting all of October, you eat one meal a day. I guarantee by the second week, your stomach not going to be growling like that. It's conditioning. That's all it is. We've been tricked to this shit.
Right.
So, and when we look at the correlation, the significance between how much your stomach work and how long you live, we see a direct correlation. The less your stomach work, the longer we live. That is facts. So now, why was the food pyramid and these 3 meals a day implemented?
So you should be
in the 60s, 70s.
That's why veganism is most likely good, because you put
not
in less.
Not necessarily, because it still depends on how much you're. It's better because
I'm saying the food that you're eating is less strenuous on your body because it's easy to digest.
It's easier to assimilate and be absorbed by the body.
That's why I said that. Yeah.
But yeah, that would be better. But now a vegan who eats 1 meal a day for every day, or a vegan who eat one meal a day every 2 days, is going to live longer than all of them.
Right.
That's what they not telling us. Because when we look at animals is not having breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. And do not mention dogs and cats, domesticated dogs and cats, because they were grafted animals. They're not natural. They were not around the time with fucking T-Rexes and shit. Them niggas came. All these species of dogs were from the wolves. Period.
Yeah. Wolves and wild dogs.
Period. So all this shit is fucking socialization, conditioning, and trick bags.
I would love to have you know how you say that you want a lion and you want like a tiger?
Yeah,
I would love to have a wolf.
I would like to have
big
one.
ass black alpha wolf, but I would have
I
to
was
like
just about
assert
to
my
say
dominance.
all black alpha
Yeah,
wolf.
just all black on some like.
Yeah. Once you are alpha,
Yeah.
once you
But
assert
like
your
what-
dominance on him, you the alpha of the pack.
Yeah, but thing is like wolves is a little different from I think raising like tigers. And shit. Like I think I don't know if you raise it from a youngin, then I guess you would, but like I think with wolves like you literally have to like assert like nigga I'm the alpha. I don't think it's no
Well, they don't
alpha
speak
mentality
English.
in like tigers and shit.
They don't speak
You know
English.
what I mean? I
You
know that.
talking?
No, I mean like yeah, I mean like there's a
society.
certain yeah, like they have like all right, this nigga's the leader. With tigers,
have that
they're loners. They have
Exactly.
their family, then there's loners. So you probably have to do less work with a tiger than a wolf, which is interesting because a tiger will fucking
you wouldn't
destroy a
apply
wolf.
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because there's no alpha. If I'm by myself, nigga, I'm the fucking alpha. We all alphas. That's why we
Yeah.
ride by ourselves, nigga. We riders. What's the point? What's the point of
What's the point?
What's the point of calling him an alpha if we all alpha? As soon as I have a son, that nigga's an alpha. I'm leaving him.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna take me on Maury, bitch. I'm leaving him. Lions, they do that though.
Yeah, they have,
Lions,
like-
they do that.
Yeah, but yeah. But it's not really on
It's
some
not
like
alpha.
it's not on some like alpha shit. It's more like it's one man per pride until they get a certain age and they find their own pride. Yeah.
No,
You don't really
no.
I don't really hear about two fully grown male because they have
I've
to
seen it.
They have to sleep with the women.
I've seen it.
And then okay, if
You speaking to
no, if it's two males
renowned Big Cat Diary fanatic right now.
I used to watch that
I've been
too.
watching this shit since
Look.
I first stepped off the plane at
if it's
JFK
two
Airport,
if it's two
2001.
males in the pride, only one of them getting pussy.
Not even that. They're brothers.
Yeah.
Cause niggas ain't linking up like, yo, join
That's
the
true.
pride.
That's
Hell
true.
fucking
But only
no.
one of them is mating.
No.
That's not true?
No.
I'm doing my research then.
Do your research again.
'Cause
Because
I
if it's two
highly
males,
doubt that
if it's two
they
males, it's like 9
yeah.
females.
You get that. You get maybe 3, and I'll get the other 6. I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
You think I'm staying in this fucking pride and my dick ain't getting wet? We fighting.
Yeah. Be disputes, and then whoever win get to.
It's not though. That don't happen though. Usually when it's 2 males in the pride or 3 males or whatever, it's their brothers and they just grew up together. The women, they share the women. They share the lionesses.
I'm looking that up.
They just be chilling. They only fight when it's outsider males. That's the only time they fight other males like that. Niggas walking by, nigga, you better keep walking. Do not. I know
Yeah.
you see these women, they fine and all. Keep fucking pushing, nigga.
Yeah.
Now, if they lose to these newcomers, the newcomers
They
tend
kill the
to
children.
kill the cubs.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they
And
tend,
then
yeah, they most
basically
likely
on some
kill it.
white people shit, just rape the women. Like, I mean, it's not rape because in their nature, it's like,
Just
it's
mating.
basically for men, it's like humans, a woman on The Bachelor. She's going to choose the most, you know,
Yeah.
the man who, well, The Bachelorette, because
It's
they
more-
got to,
yeah, it's more
the man
suitable
who
for them, yeah.
is most, you know, match me the best and, you know, do the most for me. So she's going to be like, all right, yeah, whoever win, get this pussy.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up because it's like, I've been with you for the past 5 years. We got 5 cubs together.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like Angela making Dwight and Andy fight over.
yeah.
It's like who?
But I'd say this though. The lionesses, they do not just sit by and let these newcomers just kill the cubs. They would die for their cubs.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Shout out to lions, man. They so dope.
Yeah. I fuck with lions.
Oh, man.
I
But
fuck
yeah,
with lions.
fact of the week. Auto faggy. Don't be a faggy.
I'm dead. But yo, man, that's it. Right?
That's it.
Yo, thank y'all for listening, man. Another episode in the books. Another week. Thank y'all for the support and the vibes. I mean,
YKTV. Bang.